Welcome, ladies and gentlemen! This is SmackDown Live! And tonight, in the final show before the biggest party of the SummerSlam, your main event of the evening will be Cassius Ohno versus Cesaro. Absolutely massive night here in Indianapolis, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to kick it off in a big way with the Bludgeon Brothers. Well, at least one half will be in action as an exclusive preview to the enormous Tag Team Championship match we have at SummerSlam, when these two men, the Bludgeon Brothers, take on the irrefutable Street Profits, who have been riding a wave of momentum. Doesn't end at SummerSlam. There's only one way to find out, but this could definitely be a precursor for those men. Kicking it off with singles action, ladies and gentlemen. It will be Rowan taking on Montez Ford. Interesting caveat to this match is Ricochet himself, who has a massive decision to make whether he joins Raw, SmackDown, or most recently, it's come to light that he might be very interested in joining Elite Sports Management. Ricochet said to Montez Ford, I think he's got an enormous future as a singles competitor. Now, you get the chance to prove it. Is this an ideal proving ground? Absolutely not. Anytime you step in the ring with the Bludgeon Brothers, even one of them or two of them, it is not a good time. These two have been on a tear. They defeated Dark AO for the honor of going to SummerSlam to face off for the Tag Team Championships in somewhat of a shocker, but me personally, I'm not overly shocked, because look at the size of these two men as Rowan awaits his opponent, and listen to the ovation! The Street Profits in the house, blowing the roof off Indianapolis. This is good. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Kicking it off the right way. Now these two, the reigning defending tag team champions, everybody seems to criticize them, saying that they don't take it seriously enough. But you cannot argue with the results. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins are the premier tag team in the WWE right now. It's undisputed. They defeated, and ironically, they defeated the Undisputed Era at the last pay-per-view to retain those titles, which has really proved to me, because I was one of those doubters. No question at all. I was definitely one of the doubters of these two, because you look at the way, you look at their style, it's very untraditional. They don't scout their opponents. They'd rather party than prepare. And that is straight from the mouth of Montez Ford. I'd rather party than prepare. They back their skill. They back their God-given ability to be in that squared circle and doing their thing. Is it this carefree attitude that is the new way forward, maybe, ladies and gentlemen? Because it has yielded unbelievable success for these two men, the Street Profits, take on the Bludgeon Brothers at SummerSlam. But right now, here tonight, it's Rowan and Montez Ford as the bell rings. And this is not ideal if you are Montez Ford to be isolated in the ring, even though you have your partner at ringside. That doesn't count for much. It's Montez lighting him up with chops here. And now Montez fires him off over the top, has to use the quickness to escape Rowan. And look at this, takes the big man off his feet. Montez Ford, just like that, has assumed the ascendancy in this match. Sends the big man in and a massive splash. Unbelievable. Montez Ford might be proving Ricochet right here. He is absolutely on fire. And now Montez, oh no, what a shot to the midsection that was. The quickness of Rowan. And now if he gets his grips on you, oh no, this could end really, really badly for Montez Ford. It's Ford now. Oh, mighty. It's now Rowan has slowed the pace of this match, but Montez is going to fight back. Shot to the solar plexus. This is exactly what he's got to do. Rowan over the top here. Oh, Rowan fired back. Rowan fired back. Having none of it, but Montez is still fighting away. But Rowan, the power, you would think is going to trump the speed, but Montez is still fighting. Is he going to prove Ricochet right? Does he have a massive future? Look at this, monkey flip. Got the big man over, and Montez forward. Unbelievable offense. Unbelievable offense. Montez outthinking the big man at the moment, but look at that. He just shoves him off like he wasn't even there. He just shrugged him off like he wasn't even there, and then just tossed him by the throat. And Rowan now just tossing Montez forward all over the ring. Absolutely extraordinary power. It's unmitigated. He is just tossing him around like a rag doll here. And Rowan now, he just picks him up like he's a small child. It's absolutely extraordinary. And now look at this. Go! Headbutt right to the solar plexus of Montez Ford. And this match has been slowed down now. And this is right in the wheelhouse of Rowan. See Angelo Dawkins in the corner of your screen. Very, very concerned here. As he should be. As he should be. Montez just sent into enemy territory now. Montez is in some trouble here. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. Headbutts. Absolutely destroying Montez Ford, who could be out. Ford's out. Oh, my God. Jeez. No. Headbutt after headbutt. It is sickening. The sound is sickening. Look at this. Rowan is possessed. Harper enjoying it. Montez Ford is out. Montez Ford is already out. The referee's got to stop this. The referee has to stop the match. Headbutt after headbutt. Montez Ford is dead weight. The cover. Oh my God. Rowan destroys Montez Ford with headbutts and pins him in the middle of the ring. My goodness me, ladies and gentlemen. If that isn't a direct statement to say that we are going to SummerSlam, we are going to manhandle you, and then we're going to take your titles whenever we want. Rowan destroys Montez Ford while Harper looks on from ringside. Dawkins could only watch as his partner was taken out. Look at Harper. My God. My goodness me, challenge accepted by the Bullet Club. You knew they would, but there's Ricochet. Wow. Guaranteed shot at the WWE Championship for Ricochet after he pinned Kevin Owens. Ricochet wants to know if it'll be at SummerSlam. That's a fair question. 7-figure salary. $1 million plus contract. Oh, and EC3 saying the match won't be at SummerSlam. And that is a phenomenal offer for Ricochet from EC3, who's been doing an absolutely incredible job here on SmackDown. I agree. Maybe this is the right place for Ricochet. Ricochet is going to let the world know who he signs with at SummerSlam. That is amazing news, ladies and gentlemen. Ricochet has been offered a guaranteed WWE Championship match if and only if he signs with the Blue Brand. Incredible developments, ladies and gentlemen. The Bullet Club have accepted the Undisputed Era's challenge for SummerSlam. It'll be 3-on-3 at SummerSlam. Gang Warfare will take over Brooklyn. And well, this woman is looking to take over Brooklyn as well, because Peyton Royce is going to walk in and she's going to try and walk out. If she can walk after her match, that is. She's going to try and walk out the brand new Undisputed Women's Champion. She takes on Shayna Baszler then, but tonight you can see the signs in the crowd. It's Ruby Riott. Peyton Royce has challenged Ruby Riott to a rematch from the Mae Young Classic. And this crowd ain't too happy with Ruby Riott, because she's brought her goons with her, just like she did in the Mae Young Classic. But this time, there will be no Billie Kay to come to the rescue. Billie Kay is on the shelf at the hands of the Riott Squad and Ruby Riott herself. But they always seem to travel in a pack. They took out Nikki Cross and they tried to take out Peyton Royce. But Peyton Royce is a fighter and she's willing to take on the odds, because the odds are stacked right up against her when she takes on Shayna Baszler, one of the most dangerous women on the planet. But right here, right now, she's got a hell of a speed bump in Ruby Riott. As Riott now, oh look at this, straight away, straight out, gang, looking for the gang warfare like we're going to get with the Undisputed Era and the Bullet Club. But Peyton Royce is having absolutely none of this, and she's hammering away as these two women take a backward step. Might tell you all you need to know about the intensity of Peyton Royce here, but knock out her. You just know that it's going to have an impact here. Slams her off that LED ring post, and then the forehead follows. Ruby Riott, they're at a count of 5 already, and look at this, Ruby Riott. Look at Liv Morgan here. Is she even allowed to put her hands on her? This is ridiculous. And look at this, Peyton Royce blowing Liv Morgan a kiss. One of her signature maneuvers. Somewhat cocky and arrogant according to some, but a lot of people love that about Peyton Royce. But look at this, the distraction was enough. The distraction was definitely enough, and that's going to be a theme throughout this match. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. And look at this, oh God, chops and right hands right to the jaw here of Peyton Royce. And Ruby Riott might be looking to try and cement a shot at the title. Look at this from Ruby Riott here. Oh, up and over, but Ruby Riott held on. Drilled her into the second turnbuckle pad. Look at this woman. Absolutely possessed. It's Riott now. Oh, hard shot there to Peyton Royce. Now Ruby Riott just picking apart Peyton Royce. Royce has got to be worried about Ruby Riott's teammates. And look at this. She's trying to rile the crowd up and everything. Now Riott all the way to the top here. All the way to the top. Peyton Royce trying to get back to her feet. Oh, Peyton caught her. Peyton caught her and then just drilled her down. Drilled her into the canvas. And now Peyton can go. Massive headbutt to Ruby Riott. And Peyton Royce ain't afraid to throw some headbutts and throw some right hands. And there it is. Royce is still here. She's still willing to fight. She's still willing to go. She's going to need to take it all to SummerSlam as well and paint it all. She usually follows it up with another shot. Exactly what she does. And now Royce, hold on, backslide. She may steal it here. 2, Riott done. No, she kicks out. Shoulder off the canvas. They face off here. Ruby Riott. Fireman's carry takeover. Oh, pinning combination of her own here. The roll-up. Riott gonna steal it this time, no. Kick out by Peyton Royce. Kick out by Peyton Royce. And now, Ruby Riott laced her with a knee. And now Riott Takes her over the top, and Ruby Riott, no, she was looking for the right hand. Royce answered. Royce had the answer. Spinning wheel kick right off the jaw. That's it, 1, 2. Look at Sarah Logan trying to distract the referee. But thank goodness this referee has some sense here. He knows to ignore them. He knows that he needs to keep his eyes on this. Finally, the referee doing something right here, but Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott with a counter. And now, oh no, sent her off the top. Sent her off the top to the floor, and Ruby Riott's just trying to compose herself a little bit here. Man, what a danger match this is for Peyton Royce. Right on the cusp of SummerSlam, the biggest match of her career. Mae Young Classic Final. Brought to you by Roz from Film Production 816. He'll be the special guest commentator. But look at this from Riott. Look at this, just working her over here, sending her to the outside. And this is absolutely ridiculous. And look at Liv Morgan here. Not even going to give her time to recover, sends her in. This is completely and utterly ridiculous. Now look at this here. Oh my God, what a forearm. What a forearm that was. And now Peyton Royce looking for the Three Amigos. Looking for the Three Amigos. Shades of the late great Eddie Guerrero. She follows it up. Fisherman suplex, holds it. That's it, 1. He's got it. She's got it. No. Wait a minute. Hey, come on. Sarah Logan pulled the referee out of the ring. Logan pulled the referee out of the ring. Absolutely despicable. And look at Royce. Royce is saying, you got to focus. It wasn't the referee's fault. The referee did everything he could. Now look at this. Wait a minute. It's given Riott enough time. It's given Riott enough time to recover. Massive super kick. She held her feet, but not for long. Saito suplex. Saito suplex. And look at this. Chair in the ring now. Chair in the ring now. Referee's got to get some control here. And look at Ruby Riott. She grabs the chair. Chaos ensues wherever these women are. The referee needs to intervene. And finally, the referee intervenes here. Ruby Riott can't believe it. I can. What's not to believe? And now Peyton Royce. Peyton Royce now. Oh, Ruby Riott with another shot. Ruby Riott with another shot. Wait a minute. Rolled her up again. Rolled her up again. Was the distraction enough this time? No. Peyton Royce kicks out. Peyton Royce is a fighter. And that's what she's choosing to do right here. Royce set in. Look out. Oh no. Oh my God. Spike DDT. Spike DDT to Peyton Royce and Ruby Riott. No. Riott kick. Riott kick on the button. Peyton Royce is out. Ruby Riott pins Peyton Royce on the eve of SummerSlam. The numbers game were too much for Royce in the end. Look at this. This is absolutely ridiculous. She had her dead to rights. Sarah Logan pulls the referee out of the ring. Riott kick just moments later. And the Riott squad have yet again screwed over Peyton Royce here. There was no Billie Kay to save her this time. And Ruby Riott has staked her claim, whether you like the way she did it or not, for a future undisputed women's championship match as the Riott squad leads through the crowd here. Absolutely ridiculous. Wait a minute, hang on a second. Here to rub some salt in the wound, no doubt, Shayna Baszler. She's laughing at Peyton Royce, who was just outnumbered 3-1. Man. Look at this woman. This crowd can't stand her, and quite frankly, neither can I. Peyton Royce has the odds stacked against her at SummerSlam, no question. Did you see Dean Ambrose? Dean Ambrose has cut all his hair off. Dean Ambrose has lost his mind. EC3 saying he's 100% confident. They know who the attacker of JBL is. Giving them the chance to come forward for a slightly lesser punishment. EC3 saying, we're going to come after you with the full force of the law should you not come forward. EC3 ain't messing around. The action is going to continue, ladies and gentlemen, because right now it is time to determine a #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. It's a good old-fashioned hoss fight in Indianapolis. Lars Sullivan went off the grid after he was cost his opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship by Raymond Rowe. And then Rowe went on to capture the Intercontinental Championship. He is now the reigning defending champion. Lars Sullivan has been left out in the cold, but he ain't having that for very long. Lars Sullivan targeted Rowe, and then he was targeted by the former Intercontinental Champion himself, Braun Strowman. It's finally time to see the clash of the Leviathan and the monster amongst men. I don't think this arena is quite big enough to hold the two of them. But here we go. We're gonna give it a go. Lars Sullivan, Braun Strowman, to head to SummerSlam to face Raymond Rowe for the Intercontinental Championship. Massive ovation for this enormous mass of humanity about to collide. Listen to this place. Braun Strowman, one of the deadliest competitors on the roster, leaves a path of destruction everywhere he goes. And Braun Strowman wants his belt back. Raymond Rowe took it in a flash knockout situation. Landed death row, that knee right to the temple. Raymond Rowe walked in what was his first match here. Took the Intercontinental Championship. Braun Strowman. This is going to be an incredible meeting between two of the biggest men that we have on the roster. Here we go. Oh my God. What a shot that was from Lars Sullivan. Barely rocked him. Oh, that one stumbled the big man. That one stumbled the big man. Oh no. Braun Strowman grabbed him by the throat. Strowman, oh my God. Took him off his feet with a shot to the gut. And now Braun sends him into the corner. And Strowman, what is this? Oh my God. Strowman just tossed him across the ring. Sullivan got straight up and just screamed in his face. And Strowman forcing him back here into the corner. Collapses him down. Braun Strowman is laughing. How could you be in the ring with this guy and be laughing? And oh my God, what a shot from Sullivan. What a shot from Sullivan. Sullivan sends him into the corner, and surely not. Oh my God! They're throwing each other around the ring. And oh, Strowman comes in. Strowman comes in and absolutely collects him. Sends him off. Caught the leg though. The power is unmitigated. That was a shot right to the side of the head, and Strowman just brushed it off. And Strowman, oh, what a shot. Oh, goodness me. The power is absolutely off the charts. Stumbles him back with that left hand. In trouble here. No. Sullivan. Having none of it. Oh. There's only so many of those you can take. I don't care how big you are. Sullivan now backs him into the corner. Look at the ring move as these guys move around it. Oh. Shot right to the back. Braun Strowman. Oh, he's rocked here, Strowman. He's rocked here. Stumbling. And he collapses against the ropes. And look at this. Can he get him on? Oh my God, the power is scary. The power is absolutely scary. Strowman now. Really struggling here. Look at this. Oh, but Strowman just fires back with a massive shot and then sent him over the top rope. Braun Strowman wants that Intercontinental Championship back. No doubt Raymond Rowe is watching from somewhere. But Strowman picked him up, and I reckon Raymond Rowe will be absolutely loving this because these two men are absolutely destroying each other here. Referee's trying to tell him to get back in the ring. I dare you to go out there and tell him. Lucky for the ref, Lars Sullivan decided to get back in the ring. There's absolutely no one on the roster that can control either of these men. Maybe that man is Raymond Rowe. He's decimated both of them. Picks up Braun Strowman here. Oh, and Strowman with a reversal. Now Strowman. Oh my goodness me, the power again. Strowman absolutely ruthless. And now what is this? Strowman wrestling him into position. Strowman's got him up on his shoulders. He's got him in the torture rack here. Torture rack. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. Oh, now Sullivan escapes with shots to the head. And Sullivan, oh my God, he just picked him up and slammed him down. It is unbelievable. Now Strowman. Oh no. No, no, no. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Lars, you can't do this. You can't do this. I think he's gonna. Oh my God. Unmitigated power. Come on, 1, 2. Sullivan's got him. No, Strowman. Strowman kicks out. Imagine all of that weight coming down on the canvas from the top rope. Strowman is rocked. Sullivan has him where he wants him. Oh my God, what a shot. Strowman might be out. Strowman might be out here. Sullivan, no. Strowman somehow fighting back. Somehow finding something. Oh my God. Braun Strowman throws him like he's a cruiserweight. But Sullivan fighting back. And Sullivan now again. Taking it to Braun Strowman. Oh no. Sullivan. Sullivan might be thinking freak accident. He's got to be thinking freak accident. But Strowman just threw him aside. Strowman just threw him aside. And now Strowman. Oh my God. Surely not. Oh my God, the power. And drove him down face first. Drove him down face first. The cover. 1, 2. Strowman's got him. No. It's an incredible battle. Strowman has snapped. Throwing all those right hands into the skull, the ample skull of Lars Sullivan. Indianapolis on their feet. These two big men are tearing each other apart. Now what is Strowman doing? What is he doing? No, no. Surely not. Oh no. Sullivan got out of the way. Sullivan got out of the way. Oh. Oh my God. Words have escaped me, ladies and gentlemen. Sullivan second rope now. Sullivan second rope. Oh no. Splash from the second row. Strowman will have nothing left. His inside to be done. No. No, no, no. Now what is Lars doing? What is Sullivan doing? No, no, no. This never ends well. This never ends well. Sullivan. Oh my God. Strowman caught him. Strowman caught him. Oh, and he drove him down. Strowman drove him down. Strowman drove him down. And now look out. Picks him up again. Face first again goes Sullivan. Face first again goes Sullivan. Strowman running power slam. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Got him. Braun Strowman is going to SummerSlam to try and avenge his loss to Raymond Rowe. Braun Strowman puts away Lars Sullivan. Look at this. These guys should not. They simply should not be able to do any of this to each other. A good old-fashioned hoss fight, ladies and gentlemen, ends with Braun Strowman heading to SummerSlam to try and regain his Intercontinental Championship against Raymond Rowe. And hang on. Look at the ramp. Look at the ramp. It's the champion. He's ready to head to SummerSlam. He's ready for war. Raymond Rowe, Braun Strowman, stare down. It's all about the Intercontinental Championship. But you get a little bit of a feeling it might be about more than just that. Raymond Rowe, oh wait a minute, he tried to hit him with the title. And Strowman, look out. But Rowe with a reversal. Rowe with a reversal. Look out, is he going to hit it again? Death Row. And perhaps Braun Strowman is in fact on death row. Is he a dead man walking on the road to SummerSlam? My God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have confirmation of a massive SummerSlam match. John Cena has accepted the challenge, officially, of the Velveteen Dream. Well, as I was saying during that package, ladies and gentlemen, before I was cut off by the Dream, it will be John Cena versus Velveteen Dream, but right now, it's time for the main event of the evening. Cassius Ohno versus Cesaro. Deep-seated hatred between these two comes to a head tonight. You can hear the crowd really not happy with Cassius Ohno. Perhaps the most hated man on the roster, on both rosters. Ohno tried to throw Cesaro under the bus. We've since found out that his claim that Cesaro was behind the attack of JBL was bogus. It was fabricated. Well, Cesaro naturally took exception to that, but it goes back even further. These two were a tag team just months ago, just weeks ago. They went to WrestleMania together. Now, they hate each other. and they're about to do battle. In what I know after speaking with EC3 backstage earlier, he wants this issue settled. He's sick of the combustible nature of SmackDown. He knows it equals ratings, but it also shortens careers. He wants people to thrive here. He wants people to prosper here, not just be fighting in the streets, in the aisleway, in the crowd. It's a danger to the audience. And he wants that to stop. He wants everybody to settle it in the ring. And that is exactly what these two men plan to do right here, right now. This one could possibly be one of the better matches that we see here on SmackDown Live, ladies and gentlemen. The peak of technique, the king of swing, the Swiss Cyborg is in the house to take on Cassius Ohno, the devious Cassius Ohno. Let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen. Ohno, Cesaro underway. And now they run straight at each other. And this was always going to be a brawl. But look at that shot to the midsection. Oh, wait a minute. Ohno rolled him up. Ohno's going to look to steal it early on. Just a one count. Cesaro got out of there. And now Cesaro runs at him with a drop kick. You know Cesaro ain't going to take a backward step in coming forward. And look at this. The shot's right to Ohno now. And as usual, Cassius Ohno decides to take a powder outside the ring. And look at this. Cesaro wants him in. And now look at this though. Ohno took that time. Just took that time. He's a savvy ring veteran. Lights Cesaro up with that chop. But Cesaro is going to fight back. You always know he's going to fight back. Oh my God. He went for the European uppercut. Got stopped in his tracks by Ohno. And now Ohno throwing the boots. Man, feel the hatred here. And Cesaro just throws it right back in his face. And now it could be a European uppercut party, ladies and gentlemen. Tries to throw into the outside of the ring. Cesaro going to look to use his brute strength to bring him in. Ohno denies it. Ohno has some brute strength of his own. Combustible written all over this one, ladies and gentlemen, as these two just tear each other apart. Just topping the chest of Cesaro, making it mincemeat. But Cesaro is going to fight back. Gets some distance here. Cesaro! Oh, yes! Takes flight. European uppercut for the ages. Sends him into the corner. And another one. Here comes Cesaro. Taking it to Cassius Ohno. Sends him in again. And another one. It's officially an uppercut party. How good is this? When you get to see two bitter rivals go one-on-one. And not only that, two of the best wrestlers in the world go one-on-one with so much on the line, so much pride on the line here. And to climb the ladder here on SmackDown as Cesaro's just given absolutely everything back here. Cesaro now off the ropes, full head of steam, sends him over the top. And you know that Cesaro, he ain't going to wait around. And he's just stomping right on the face. Look at this. You can see the hatred just seeping from both men's pores right from here. Even from here I can see that. You can just feel it. It's now, Cesaro sent in. Oh, look at this here from Ohno. You can't really blame him. Cesaro took it here. He took the opportunity to try and take this to the outside, and Ohno, being the ultimate opportunist that he is, he's taken advantage of it. Referee's at a count of 6. He wants them both back in the ring. Count of 7 now, and Ohno is comfortable to head back into the ring here. And look at this. Right down on the back of Cesaro, and a chop. You've only got so many of them that you can take. But Cesaro throws another European uppercut here. And now Cesaro sends him off, and a massive European uppercut. Cesaro's really feeling it here. And now he's on the second rope. He might be looking for a little bit more impetus on another one. No! Ohno. Oh, what a shot. Look at Ohno getting right in his face here. Cesaro in some big trouble. This is not where you want to be. He's got the neck. Oh. Down on. You can see the effect that had on Cesaro. A very, very negative one. Oh, that short jab there. And an elbow. That's clinical. Ohno, this elbow. He's just absolutely hammering away on Cesaro. I don't know how he's keeping his feet here at the moment. As Ono, shot to the back. Everything Ono does has a purpose and it hurts. Ono screams out into the night here in Indianapolis. The final show before SummerSlam. Oh, look at this. A shot from Ono. Now Ono just disrespectfully disregards him to the outside, but Ono ain't done there. Ono's going to follow him out. Unbelievable. A man the size of Cassius Ono should not be able to do that. Oh, and another shot to Cesaro. And Cesaro is being picked apart systematically here. He is in some deep, deep water here. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at the back. Look at Cesaro, how he's contorted here. Dragon Sleeper is locked in on Cesaro. He has no choice here. He's got to try and fight out. He uses his power. He uses his power absolutely brilliantly. But Cesaro, oh, what a European uppercut that was. But Cesaro, you can see what this match has already taken out of him. You can see it. He collapses to a knee. Oh, and another European uppercut. He's got to find that uppercut above that he knows he has. Cesaro looks around, feeding off the crowd here. Feeding off the crowd. They want him to do it. Can he nail it here? Can he have a go for a second time? Massive European uppercut on the button. He hasn't moved. Ono's out. Got him. No. No. Not quite. But Cesaro, look at the power. You reckon Lars Sullivan and Braun Strowman are strong? Well, Cesaro might be pound for pound the strongest man on the roster. Oh, Ono moved though. Ono moved out of the way. Oh, and he sent him into the barricade. And now Ono, look out in the front row there. You got to watch out. This could just spill out of control at any moment, ladies and gentlemen. What is Ono thinking here? Ono is so frustrated that he can't put Cesaro away. Oh, look at that shot there from Ono. Such is the hatred, and what is he doing? Ono, I feel, is wasting a little bit too much time. Or maybe he's hesitant. But maybe so. Cesaro. Oh, maybe he is too good of a friend to do this too, but it doesn't look like that right now. Certainly doesn't look like that right now. As Ono sends him off the stairs again. What sort of sick thoughts are going through this man's head? Oh no. No. He's got the stairs. He's got the steel stairs. Cassius Ono has snapped here. Cassius Ono. This is not good. Whichever way you picture it, whichever way you frame it, this is not good. Cassius Ono, he might just take the count out. No, he's not. Well, that's probably worse for Cesaro, because this match continues. And so does the punishment here, no doubt about that. Cassius Ono is systematically taking Cesaro apart here. This is not good. What plans does he have for those steel stairs? Wait a minute, the referee finally getting some control. Look at Ono. Ono absolutely furious here. Furious that the referee has decided to get rid of the steel stairs, which are illegal, mind you, Cassius. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about that. He's going to go and get him again. He goes and gets the stairs again, even though the referee literally just got rid of him. But wait a minute, Cesaro now. Cesaro's going to fight back, and now Cesaro now. He's got his chance. Cesaro beat Tyler Breeze with this, the sharpshooter. He's already beaten Tyler Breeze with it. Ono may have to give it up. Ono might have to give it up. He can't get to the ropes. Cesaro's too strong. You can't crawl. You're going to have to try and power your way out. And that's what he does. And Ono able to escape. Ono! Massive knockout shot. But wait a minute, the referee. Ono put the stairs in the ring. The referee had to get rid of him. It wasted a hell of a lot of time. Has Cesaro got anything left? He does. The stairs that Cassius Ohno put in the ring. Look at this, Ohno getting in the face of the referee here. He can't believe it. Cesaro can. Cesaro can. It gave him enough time to recover. Ohno has brought about his own undoing here. Cesaro hammering him here. This is what it's all about. The hatred between these men is absolutely off the charts. And look at this from Ohno. That could be one of the final shots of the match. Cesaro's already taken that rolling elbow. He can't have anything left in the tank. Oh, but Cesaro. Cesaro's going to fight back. And now Cesaro's going to suplex him on the floor. No, Ohno, brilliant counter. Ohno, brilliant counter. Cesaro trying everything here, but Ohno's had all the answers. And he may have the ultimate answer here as Ohno puts him back in the ring. Oh, and another shot there from Ohno. And another one, and Cesaro's done. Cesaro's done. There's only so much you can take. There's only so much you can take. Ohno's just hammering away, and Ohno may have punched himself out here because Cesaro's still trying to get to his feet. And oh, God, what a shot. Look at Ohno here. He's trying to get in the face of Cesaro, but Cesaro just punches him right back in the face, and Ohno lines him up with a chop and another chop, collapsing him down. But Cesaro reversal sends him to the apron here. And Cesaro, what a forearm from Cesaro. Oh my God, what is he thinking? What is Cesaro thinking here? Surely not. You can't get him over. Oh my God. Oh no. Cesaro held on. Cesaro held on. Unbelievable. Falcon Arrow. Cesaro held on. Got him. No. This match has just gone up a notch, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable feat of strength from Cesaro. He's trying to put Ohno away here. Cesaro now. One more time. European uppercut. Cesaro. Gotta be thinking neutralizer. No. Ohno too powerful. Ohno. What is this? Oh, what an elbow. From Cesaro. And now Cesaro. Unbelievable power again. May have knocked him clean out. Military press European uppercut combination is the final death knell. No, it's not. Ohno kicks out. Extraordinary contest. One of the best we've seen on SmackDown. Who is going to rise? Who is going to show that they are the man? Cesaro going toe-to-toe with Ohno here. A chop from Ohno. There's been so many. And Ohno. Oh, Cesaro took him off his feet. Cesaro sends him in. Oh, what a knee. From Ohno. And another elbow. Elbow knockout shot. Cesaro's dead weight into the cover. One. Ohno has done the unthinkable. No. Cesaro kicks out at the tightest of 2.9s. And Ohno needs to find something that's going to put Cesaro away. Both men driven by hatred. The knee, European uppercut. Cesaro, do it. Neutralizer. Cover. 1, 2. Got him. Instant classic. Cesaro is back. There may be no one better in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. He hangs on and powers him up again. Ohno threw absolutely everything he had. But Cesaro, look at the power, sends him into the air. And then hits the ultimate equalizer. The neutralizer. Cesaro is back, ladies and gentlemen. Has he shaken Ono? And can Cesaro now refocus his energy on being a champion once again? Extraordinary performance. Cesaro overcomes Ono. Isn't this guy something special? Welcome back, the Swiss Cyborg. Extraordinary performance. What a match. Randy Orton and Noam Dar. Randy Orton saying that he definitely wants to continue Dark KO. Absolutely. It's very encouraging to hear. Dark KO going to dust themselves off. Give it another go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the week after SummerSlam, this bitter rivalry that spurted up out of nowhere will culminate as Mustafa Ali takes on Hideo Itami. Absolutely unbelievable night, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to finish on a really big note, because we are set to hear from the WWE Champion Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens gets the final word before SummerSlam. Massive ovation for the King of SmackDown Live. But that crown is being disputed by the King of the Ring, Daniel Bryan. Newly joined ESM member Daniel Bryan won the King of the Ring, earned the right to main event, and I reiterate that, main event, go on dead last at SummerSlam. But a jilted Apollo Crews pulled rank within ESM, and now we know Apollo Crews and Drew McIntyre will go on last. But if you ask this man, Kevin Owens, he doesn't care when he goes on, as long as he's defeating Daniel Bryan and bringing ESM to its knees. Incredible atmosphere. And Kevin Owens is about to let us know what's on his mind ahead of probably, other than the WrestleMania main event, put that aside, this will be the biggest match of his career. It's true, Kevin Owens started from the bottom. That's true as well. Daniel Bryan basically came up with Kevin Owens. He did. Sold his soul to the devil. Kevin Owens is speaking some truths here. Absolutely. Owens is emotional. I agree. Daniel Bryan has become everything that he preached against and hated. Kevin Owens with some strong words for Daniel Bryan, saying this will be your last failure of your career at SummerSlam. It's all set up, ladies and gentlemen. The table is set. Whoa, wait a minute! Bryan out of nowhere! I thought he was pulled from the show, but he showed up last week as well. And Daniel Bryan now is assaulting Kevin Owens. They didn't even see that through. They didn't even see Daniel Bryan being pulled from the show through. It must have all been a tactic, but here comes Owens now. It's broken down here, ladies and gentlemen. These two aren't going to wait until SummerSlam. Owens now going after Bryan, but Bryan hammering away on Owens. Owens firing back. It's absolutely broken down. Will we even make it to SummerSlam here? Look at this, he spun him around. Oh no! Shotgun drop kick. And Daniel Bryan. Who the hell is this guy? I don't know this guy. Oh, choosing to attack from behind. And Bryan getting the upper hand on Owens here. Look at this. Dressed in a suit, just annihilating Kevin Owens. Daniel Bryan is on another level. Wait a minute, look up on the stage here. Up on the stage. Bobby Fish, Luke Gallows, hammering away on each other here. And again on the other side, It's broken down, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely coming apart at the seams. And look at this backstage. It is frayed and imploded. It's come apart on SmackDown Live. They're tearing each other apart all over the building. Bryan and Owens fighting in the ring, up on the stage. Anderson and O'Reilly. Unbelievable scenes here. It sums up a chaotic SmackDown Live for the months and for the last few months. We need to settle these issues. They're going to get settled at SummerSlam, but these guys want to end it right here, right now. Fish and O'Reilly on top of Anderson and Gallows here. And look at this, backstage again. Adam Cole. Oh my God. He just put Finn Balor through the table. It's exploded into chaos, ladies and gentlemen. The Undisputed Era will go 3-on-3 in a chaotic six-man match at SummerSlam. These two are going to go toe-to-toe for the WWE Championship. That's if anybody friggin' makes it. It's exploded here, ladies and gentlemen. The Blue Brand is absolutely out of control. Daniel Bryan and Kevin Owens are going toe-to-toe here in the ring. And now look at this backstage. Backstage as well. Raven Rowe driven in to the floor. They've trashed the backstage area. Braun Strowman and Raven Rowe will go toe-to-toe for the Intercontinental Championship. Braun Strowman walks off, proud of his work. Oh my God, what the hell was that? It's Lars Sullivan. Lars Sullivan ain't done either. Lars Sullivan stands over the top of Braun Strowman. But now look at this, Owens. Owens with that look in his eye. The same look that he had against Rey Mysterio in the same part of the ring at Clash of Champions. But Bryan fighting out. It's utter chaos. These two are going to collide at SummerSlam for the WWE Championship. Bryan's had enough. He's seen enough of Owens. But has Bryan fired the shot that has ruined the hull of the ship that is the WWE Champion? We'll find out at SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen.